players. It was a good win. Good to win. We have our off-week coming up. Off-week is coming a better time. We have a better idea of who we are offensively, defensively, and special teams, some things we can build upon, and we can get some guys healed up, which is much needed. Really, I felt like the keys to the game were the defense forced 4 turnovers. Gave the offense some short fields. There was 3 kickoff returns that were impact plays in the game. Also, there was some short fields. Peyton Barber had another good game, ran the ball hard, extremely hard in the second half when they knew that they were going to probably run the football. The crowd was great on a misty afternoon. But overall, good win. I'm happy for our players. We're in a good spot going into the off-week.
As you say, a better idea of who you are offensively, defensively, who are you offensively, you run that much, you don't have to put that number on.
Well, we do what we have to do to win, and that was just the way it was today. I was excited about the running game. We didn't have to throw it that much, and we had some short fields that had something to do with that too. But we have a good idea about who we are.
Gus, when you were making decisions or trying to make a decision on running back, could you see Peyton Barber having the impact he's had?
Well, we knew he had a chance to be a very good running back. The things that stand out to me about Peyton, it's very important. It reminds me of Cameron Artis Payne about the importance of the game, the team, and everything that goes with it. He showed great toughness. He ran the ball extremely well and hard. And for the most part, he's had good ball skill. I think he put the one ball on the ground and got back. But he's really been the leader of our offense so far.
Yeah, I think it's pretty explosive runs today, 20-plus yards.
Yeah, there's no doubt. We talked about explosive plays. I think Ricardo Lewis made one of the big plays in the game too. He was covered. Sean, had to hold him well as he could. They had an extra guy coming through a gap, and Ricardo made one of the bigger plays in the game. Right before halftime, he gave us a little breather room right there. I thought that was a huge play too.
It's a coincidence that Peyton Barber's 2 longest runs of his career came in the fourth quarter of this game.
Right. I think that's who he is. He gets stronger as the game gets going on. Kind of like I said earlier, they knew we were going to run the football. It's not just a credit to Peyton, but it's also a credit to our offensive line that they're starting to come together, and starting to gel a little bit better and do some good things.
Gus, what was your plan with Jeremy Johnson? What were you trying to do with him today?
Well, we went in this game just like last game. Jeremy had some packages if the situation presented itself. Jeremy's worked extremely hard. He's still working hard. We had a good week of practice.
Like what you saw out of the Wildcat beyond the fucking snap on that one.
Yeah. That was Kerryon Johnson's first time run the Wildcat right there. And I thought he did some good things. So yes, to answer your question, it's just a matter of him handling the ball a little bit.
How about just the ball security? Worked almost today. He didn't lose anything.
There's no doubt we got to correct that because there were some close things, especially that one going in right there. And I think our quarterback had something to do with a couple of them. He's got to protect that football. And at the same time too, like I told him, he's not a running back. Get what you can and get out. He tried to run over a couple guys right there, and we need to do a better job of that in the future. But the bottom line is there was no turnovers, which was big. Like you said, the coaching factor as far as the ball security has to get better.
What is the Sean? Will Sean still be the guy, or will that still be something you will be?
I think he did some good things. I thought he competed. He did some good things. We'll take this thing week to week like we've been doing it. But we're starting to kind of get good answers to the questions that we need. And there's a bunch of new guys out there, a bunch of young guys in certain situations, and so we have a better idea moving forward.
How confident are you in getting going though? Because other than
I'm very confident. We just didn't need to today. We ran the football. We had short fields. We had to throw the football. I feel as good as you can for a guy that's a second start. And he made a really good play on that one. He got the ball off the Ricardo like we were talking about earlier.
I know you wanted to get Duke Williams.
On 4th and inches, 28-14.
Yeah, well, you got to understand from a coaching standpoint, when you're down there close, you could go for it. But if you go up by 17, the game's over. And we feel pretty good about our field goal team. But obviously, we didn't get it done. When you don't make it, it's easy to say, crap, we why don't we go for it? You know, hey, that's just part of it. You get a feel for a game. You got to make the best decision you can as a coach. Really, at that time, I felt pretty strong that we need to kick the field goal, try to go by 17. It didn't work that way, but that's what I was thinking.
Guys, how pleased are you in the fact you got to start with penalties? You only have one penalty today, 15 yards.
You know, that was a huge focus of ours that we were talking about. We can't beat ourselves. We can't have the behind the chains. You know, I think we talked about that Tuesday, that we got to have the plus plays on first down. And I thought for the most part we did that today. We didn't have either penalties.
Just how do you evaluate the defense? It's another 400-yard game, another game where you know the running back's a good player, but he still has a very good day against him still. So just how do you feel about the defense?
Well, you know, I think you got to look at it collectively. The big thing that stands out to me is the 4 turnovers. I mean, you get 4 turnovers, no matter how many yards you give up, you got a good chance of winning. So they were very opportunistic. You know, they're still a work in progress, just like our offense is. But the good thing is we know a lot about what we have. The good thing is we have an off week, which, like I said earlier, is much needed to heal up, to clean some things up. But you know, it's a good win. It's a good win against a quality opponent, and we get some momentum heading into the second half of the season.
How much better were they than last year?
What's that?
How much better were they than last year?
Yeah, much. They were much improved. There's no doubt about that. I think they were much improved on offense. I thought they had a solid plan defensively too.
Gus, with Sean now having a couple starts under his belt, how important is this all week for him now that you can just not have to worry about a game plan and focus on the state?
I think it's very, very important, not just for him, but for everybody. And, like I said, give us a chance to really catch our breath as coaches and really evaluate the big picture of the whole thing and get the best plan for the rest of the year.
I know you want to get Duke Williams more involved in the offense. He had a couple of plays today. Is he taking this game going forward, momentum for him at all?
Yeah, he made a really good play on that tunnel. You know, he broke a couple plays, almost popped it. But he's a guy that does draw attention of the defense, and a lot of times opens up other things.
Are there any particular things that you're really going to focus on with the week off?
It's just getting better. It's getting better at what, who we're going to be in the second half of the season. And we've got some good information on the young guys. I mean, I think that's probably the biggest thing for me is how the young guys are going to respond, how they respond, and what their strengths are, build around those strengths. So this is the big thing.
Today, we believe Ricardo's 100%.
He's close. He practiced the majority of the week, trying to rest him. It's going to be good for him to rest this next week and then have him back. But like I said, he made one impact plays.
Is Tim Urban helping you do?
He wasn't able to play.
How important is that rock that you saw today to what you guys were doing on offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're a run play action team. I mean, obviously, to be a really good offense, you've got to be balanced. Balance means take what they give you. And if they're giving you the throw, you've got to be able to execute. If they're giving you the run, you got it. So we're still working towards that. But there were some bright spots today that we can take for the rest of the year.
Yes, Cassie Nova's going to be a full-time defensive end, and also
that's something that Will did this week, and he'll evaluate the situation and how he did. I just felt like we needed a little extra oomph right here since we didn't have Carl Lawson. So we'll see how he graded out and see what Will wants to do.
Speaking of Carl, are you still hopefully getting him back?
We're hoping we get him back. Yes, we will.
Have any kind of time?
Not right now, but we're hoping we get him back before the end of the season.
It looked like Ruben Ford had his best game since early in the season. Did you notice that?
I think he flew around and made some good tackles. The kickoff return was really one of the huge plays in the game. It was a 7-point game. He almost busted it. Took it all the way downfield, gave the offense a short field right there. So, yeah, I think he played like a solid.